I am giving away 4 packs in Super Auto Pets. You can skip below the time there if you just want to get to the video, but if not, here's how you can win the packs. Okay, so I did this video a while ago, and thanks to an anonymous donor, we gave away 8 packs. And here's the thing, Matchman7 won 4 of those packs, and then he said, hey Rev, I actually already have all the packs. So he wants to give those packs back to the community, but he's gonna make you work for it. Here is how Matchman has decided that the packs will be distributed. You have to go through the playlist and find a video, a previous Rate My Gameplay submission that you can do yourself. And then once you get 10 wins with it, take a screenshot, email it to ratemygameplay@outlook.com. And then you say, but Rev, I only have Turtle Pack. How can I possibly make most of these videos? Because most of them are in customs. Psst, pro tip, pro tip, pro tip. If you open the Rate My Gameplay playlist, link will be in the description, and you scroll to like the very bottom or like the oldest videos, almost all of them were Turtle Pack. Hint, hint. Submissions are open from today, the 2nd of November, until the 9th of November. At that point, Matchman and I will pick our 4 favorites, and the packs will be distributed. The announcement will be on the 9th or 10th or something of November, we'll see. Anyway, good luck, people. Let's get into the video now. If you are a Super Auto Pets purist, if you just love this game with all of your heart, I have the perfect video for you, and you can see it's happening on a randomized blind custom pack. I don't know what's in my pack, you don't know what's in my pack, and yet this run is glorious. I have some absolutely unhinged videos planned in the next week or so, so I wanted to take this video just to sit back and enjoy the game we all love. And it's a great video, people. I was trying to think before I recorded, like, what is the real world equivalent of a blind random custom pack? Have a think. What's like a real world equivalent? I settled on, it's like Hunger Games. But imagine if in Hunger Games, like, the contestants got just handcraft like a backpack of things they were coming in with. Blind random customs is like that scenario, but you don't know what's in your pack. You don't know what's in your bag, your backpack. The Hunger Game starts and everyone runs to go hide in trees or run away or whatever. And you open up your bag and you're like, nail clippers, an empty milk carton. I'll try to make this work. That's really what we're doing right here. And you can see I stumble into worm, rabbit with a level 2 frog. So essentially I think, okay, this is actually not a bad scenario. I'm gonna buff the hell out of this worm, and then I'm gonna swap the stats onto a tier 3 or 4 unit. And now think, what is the single best tier 4 unit I could be swapping big stats onto? Think, Jeopardy music, bing, bing. Is that even Jeopardy? I don't know, American thing? The correct answer, and this is objective, not subjective, you're about to see it on the next level up. For now, we're gonna drop another life. 0 wins, 3 health, a very normal scenario for blind random customs. What's the best thing we could possibly level up into here? It is Doberman! Incredible! So, its ability won't factor in until later, but for now, all we're going to do is buff the ever-living hell out of this worm. Squirrel also makes some sense, but no Doberman. We need some firepower to compete with the Leviathans, the Troubadour scumbags of the world. And here we verse Milk Knight, running probably the worst turn 5 team I've ever seen, which gets us the first win. Now, do you think about an owl here? It's a little bit tricky. The board space is messy. I opt for Operation Spam. And here we come into battle with a 16-15 worm with an egg on turn 6. And the egg kind of mattered. I think we were winning anyway, but I was so excited when that happened. Nice melon, bozo. Would be a shame if you got worm egged. We're going to hit our level. So now the first unit that will be alongside the Doberman is the weird mana trumpet guy or the weird mantis guy. And we opt for weird mantis guy, which is going to summon it's an orchid mantis, going to summon a praying mantis. You know how it works. It's in the puppy pack. It is flaming garbage. Here the egg works against us. We're strong enough. We are. Nice ordering, Rev. Why is your Doberman at the back? There we go. And so now, look, what's the rush, you know? Buff the hell out of this worm. We can frog swap it next round, and we use the Doberman to drop. Really exciting. As far as a blind random, if this was Hunger Games right now, I'm hiding up a tree or something, and I'm like, this isn't actually that bad. There's like a microwave protein chicken meal. There's like that long thing that old people use to help get their feet in and out of the shoes. I'm like, I can work with this. And have a look at this. Let me pause real quick. Under any scenario, Elephant Seal is like a dream hit right now. I didn't press wait, there we go, we're back. I think my video glitched just then. I don't know if it glitched for you as well. So you take Elephant Seal if you want to win. But me, this run feels magical and I'm dreaming bigger. This is the Super Auto Pets purist in me. Yeah, like, we can dream bigger. I agree, Pastor Rev. I agree wholeheartedly. It's true. We can dream bigger. We'll just take one of the other busted scalers instead. Hopefully. We take reindeer. And now, once this... I wonder if I'm going to remove the... Oh, very interesting. Have a look at this. Perfect gold interval. In come the Venus fire traps. We're going to move probably the reindeer to the back. And now look at our team. Doberman is able to trigger. It's the only tier 4 or lower. And all of a sudden, get soloed. Han. And now we're able to sell for 2 reindeers. Or 2 orchid mantis, manti. Sounds like another word I don't want to be associated with. Free reindeer, stack ya, sell ya. Reindeer, stack ya. And this is where Reverend gets a little bit silly. So the new tapir started battle little summon the back pet. I just had this feeling, what if there was a bug where it summoned the Doberman, but they both somehow got coconut? Reverend's being ambitious. Reverend is flow stating. Reverend is stupid because it doesn't even get to trigger because the mantis, orchid mantis goes first. Rev's a silly boy. Rev's a winning boy, music for plants. Real broken bench impersonator. And there's one of the other broken tier 6 scalers. It's just a cat. It makes sense. How can you deny? Tapir, thanks for the bad attempt. And I guess I'm going to forego the orchid mantis scaling for the sake of leveling my cat. And I think I'm going to freeze that salad. And now we have the team. Once this fetus fire trap is got the hell out of here, we have our team. Nice death touch. Troubadour. Get rolled. Troubadour. You idiot. I'm really bad at typing on this laptop. I usually type on a different laptop, and then when I go to the different keyboard, I just, it's not, what do the kids say? It's not hitting. That's a kitten. And now we're gonna rip. Good hits. Now we level. And now, why not level your orchid mantis? More cats! Too bad, we're 4-squatting. And at this point, blind random custom, kind of a nice little team. That axolotl would go insane with this build, but it's not what we're here for. Surely this is a loss, right? Rolled. We draw. Good. So how do we close this out? We have all the levels we need at this point. We don't need to push for level 3 reindeer. Sauropods in the pack, boring. Just give me food to spam. You could think about a pie. No, I need food. We hit a salad. It's something, okay? It's something. This is in the Hunger Games. I'm down to the final, 8 people. They've made alliances. I found, what else did I find in my backpack? I found probably a guitar pick. Peter Malark's blending in with rocks, old rock boy on the side. I decide to rip the orchid mantis and get more attack, which is interesting. And we're close to running into a potential problem here. I'll explain that later. We have 2 wins to go. We have 3 hearts left. We almost actually... No, you know what? That's a lie. We weren't even close. Can we get a round of applause for this guy? I went back too far. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Just bear with me. Okay, there we go. Can we get a round of applause for Militza? For really just pushing the creative limits of this game. You know, when people review Super Auto Pets 10 years later and look back on this chapter of their lives, they will remember these types of builds, you know, and these types of creative players that made this possible. You inspire me every day. I wake up, I say, how can I be like Militza? Yeah, good. Oh, the sassy reverend. Okay, so I choose to buff reindeer. We still have 2 wins to go. How do we get there? Sap purists. I think about Gariel. I skip Stingray, but then I find Stingray. This could give us a competitive edge. We opt for the Stinky Sock. Unfreeze Gariel. Just give me food. And now I'm thinking about Mongoose. I choose to front this as a potential melon popper would be my thought. It's grounded sap. Running his incredible... Did he make a video on this yet? It's a really cool shop scaling build. Apologies, Grounded, if you haven't. If you're not watching Grounded Sap, you should be. And we get the win. Now that's better. Exactly. God, the 2 types of sap players contrasted side by side. And this is where things get a bit prickly. So I choose to buff my Orchid Mantis. The problem... Can you see the problem that I've created here? Let me pause again. I'm now realizing the Orchid Mantis has higher attack than the Doberman, which would mean the Mantis triggers... which would deny the Doberman getting its coconut. So now I'm realizing my problem. You can't even buy-sell that mouse, because that buy-sell mouse will get you to 29 attack, and it's a 50-50, and the Reverend has screwed up his beautiful run. But we hit the lasagna. Christmas is saved, and this is like, I'm really happy with what I ended up here. The Orchid Mantis and the Doberman will both end up with coconut. The reindeer is regenerating melon. And there... It's a glorious run. We destroy ham salad. Sap Purists, I hope you enjoyed it. I loved it. And I'm glad that we got to have this little touching moment before I become... Yeah. Before I become absolutely unhinged over the next week or so. I needed that. Alright, have a great day. And goodbye.